Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ance Armstrong back again, and today we're finally talking about roster updates and MLB The Show 21 again. It's been some time since we've been able to put out a roster update video. Based off the timeline, we would have gotten a roster update this last Friday, but they decided to extend that time frame for this next roster update by a week, and so it's going to be coming up this Friday, September 17th. We are finally getting a roster update again. So instead of every 2 weeks, this one did have that extra week on it, and it's going to be one of the last roster updates we get in MLB The Show 21. We're unfortunately coming to the end of roster updates in this game as the baseball season winds down. We're somehow already almost halfway through the month of September. It's absolutely crazy to think about that. But that doesn't mean that there's not a lot of opportunities to come out and make some stubs on this roster update. We just saw them release a new Legends and Flashbacks collection with Clayton Kershaw. Who knows when another one could be coming around the corner. There's been a lot more emphasis on that. You're definitely going to want to be stocking up some stubs for that. So let's hop in. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at some gold to diamond as well as some silver to gold players. Some of the market has been a little crazy. So that's created some that are really good investment opportunities and maybe some others that aren't as great. So let's dive in. Let's look at the marketplace. Let's check out some of these cards. First guy we're looking at here is Pete Alonso. We mentioned him a couple updates ago when he got all the way up to an 84. Cooled off just a little bit, but he's back. He's hot again. He's off to a hot start so far in September. A 311 average so far this month. Not a bad average in August either. When you look at where he needs an upgrade, obviously it's his contact versus righties and versus lefties. But if he's batting 300 plus over the month, definitely deserving of some slight upgrades there. You can see just the +4 to his contact and power right gets him to 86. I do have him parallel 1 as well, so that impacts it a little bit, but clearly does not need much to get up to a diamond. As a first baseman, his defense doesn't really matter, doesn't impact or playing to his overall very much. It's pretty much all his hitting attributes, and now that I look at it, he has 126 power. So not sure what that's about, why that's showing there, but overall he does need that contact upgrade. He's been batting really well to do it. You come and you look at his locations as well. 1700 on the sell now for an 84 that just needs a little jump to get up to diamond. I really like that a lot. 1700 price point, not too bad for 84 overall card. That's pretty cheap, all things considered, especially for a guy got a solid chance to get up to diamond in this roster update. Next guy we're looking at is Tyler O'Neill. We mentioned him a couple roster updates back when he was just an 81 overall. He's been continuing to play really well since then. The thing I love about him is he has this high defensive floor that keeps his overall up so much, even though right now you look at his hitting attributes, they are pretty mediocre all around. That provides him a really good opportunity to grow. That's what's got him from an 81 up to an 84 now. The +6 to contact and power right does get him up to an 85, so it doesn't need a massive jump to get up to a diamond. And he's batting 300 so far this month. Already has 4 homers as well, so showing a little bit more power than he has in the past and hitting for a very good average. If he can get some slight bumps here and there, maybe he randomly gets a clutch discipline and vision bump as well. We've seen SDS be a little cheeky with that to get guys up to a certain overall. I think Tyler O'Neill has a really good shot at going diamond. The best part about him, he could be one of the best value plays that we talk about within this entire update. 1252 on the sell now. Pretty close to quick sell, not a ton of risk. You're coming in here with a guy like Tyler O'Neill at 1252. You can't lose a whole lot on that, and he has a ton of upside for his ability to get upgraded. Now this next guy we don't even need to really mention, but I know if I do, there's gonna be a lot of people in the comments talking about him. It's Robbie Ray. He did give up 3 runs and 8 hits on his last start on Friday. Maybe that hurts him a little bit, but he's been so dominant outside of that. I still think he's definitely going up to diamond with this update. Look at his price. That one bad start has hurt him a little bit. He's down to a 3600 sell now, so there is a little bit of opportunity to come in and make some stubs. He's still been so dominant this year. I don't think one mediocre start, and where he still only walked 3 hitters and struck out 8 over 4 1/3 innings is gonna necessarily negatively impact him too much. He's gonna get that Ks per 9, walks per 9 bump. Maybe his hits per 9 doesn't move up now, but he doesn't need much to get the diamond. I definitely view him getting to there. 3600, not a bad price either. The next guy we're looking at here, had a ton of people talking about him in my last roster update video. It's Hunter Renfroe. He's an 83, so he does need a +2. Makes it a little bit more difficult. You can see he's got that nice defensive floor with the diamond fielding that's keeping him up. He already has solid power numbers as well, but his 60 contact right and 76 contact left, that's definitely what's holding him back from getting up to that diamond threshold. That being said, he's batting .317 so far in the month of September, and he had 10 home runs in the month of August. So maybe he even gets a further bump to his power, a little bit of bump to his contact versus righties and lefties, as he's definitely hitting at an average and a clip well above what his ratings show there versus righties and lefties when you break down the splits. That provides him with a great opportunity to get an upgrade. You take a look at his locations as well. He's the guy who's been hit by a lot of these TA packs being put into the market, a lot of cards being pulled. Hunter Renfroe is at 1,000 stubs sell now right now. He is risk-free investment. Quick sell. You cannot lose stubs if you tried. He's not going to be getting downgraded to silver this year. The only upside is he goes up to diamond, and if he doesn't, guess what? You bought him at 1,007 stubs a piece. You quick sell all of those, you lose 7 stubs per card. I think any of us can eat that loss for the high upside and return on the investment you could get on a guy like Hunter Renfroe. I like his chances a lot. He's cooled off just a little bit over the last week, but he puts a couple more games together here on Monday and Tuesday, and today on Sunday. Puts a couple good games together. Maybe those Red Sox can get hot again. I think Renfroe has a really solid opportunity, and at 1,000 stubs, he may be the best buy of this entire video. Next guy we're looking at here, he's been one of the best pitchers in the entire league of recent. He has been absolutely on fire. You take a look at where he has room to upgrade. He has a 55 Ks per 9. But listen to his September stat line so far. He was hot in August as well, but we're just looking at September. 15 innings pitched, just 12 hits given up, 5 earned runs, just a single walk, and 20 strikeouts over those 15 innings. His last start, he went 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, and 14 strikeouts. My man has the most disrespectful 55 strikeouts per 9 I've ever seen in this game's history. He's getting an upgrade to that, and he will be going gold. I'm not this confident about people very often, but there's just no way he doesn't get a strikeouts per 9 boost. He's been pitching elite recently, and he's a guy who's well deserving of a massive upgrade. Obviously a far away, but he's a guy I see getting up to maybe even a diamond pitcher and MLB The Show 22. Not MLB The Show 21. He's not getting there in just the couple updates we have left, but well deserving of an upgrade. Dude has been pitching incredibly. His stuff is nasty. He's been one of the most entertaining pitchers to watch, in my opinion. When he's striking out 14 batters in a game, that's definitely going to happen, and you're definitely going to get a boost to your strikeouts per 9. Walks per 9 as well at a 69. Again, he's only walked 1 batter in 15 innings this month. Take a look at his price as well. 407 stubs. That's pretty low, all things considered. That's more than a double up if he gets up to that gold tier. You're taking that every day of the week. I love that investment at Alcantara. In terms of the price versus the chances for him to go up, probably the best play that we have so far. Obviously, O'Neal and Renfroe that we mentioned earlier. I like their price point. I don't like their chances to go up quite as much. I do think that they have a good chance, but Sandy Alcantara is like a 90% chance for me to go up in just at 407 subs. I absolutely love this play. Next guy we're looking at here, Tyler Mahle, another pitcher a lot of people have been in on a lot this year, and he keeps putting out consistently good starts. They're not incredible, but they're not bad, and I think consistently good is, in my opinion, good enough to get you up to that gold tier. We look at where he needs an upgrade. Walks per 9, he does have a lot of room to grow there in that walks per 9. And he walked just 6 batters in 36 innings over the month of August. His last start, he went 6 innings, just gave up 2 runs, struck out 6, and only walked 2. A really solid start. He's been the king of just putting together really solid starts. His start before last, he did have a couple more walks than we'd want to see, and if he doesn't go up, I think that's going to be what holds him back. But his starts surrounding that have been solid. He had a really good August as well. He's been right on the precipice, right on the cusp of getting to gold all year long. I think at some point he is eventually going to break through and get to that level. And I think it could be this update. Again, he just needs an ever so slightly bump to his walks per 9. One of the best parts about him, though, you look at his price, 173 on the sell now. So even if he's not my favorite to get upgraded, if you can come in and buy him at 173 stubs a piece, yeah, I'm taking that play all day long. You can't lose Stubbs on that because at 173, you can just exchange him into gold cards for less than 1,000 subs a piece. So you can't lose Stubbs even if you tried. Worst case, you go and exchange him. You take your profit there. I like Tyler, especially at that price. I think he's got a good shot, really good start. His last one on Friday. We've been watching him a lot this year. I think now's the time he finally breaks through. The last guy we're looking at here, maybe one of the most overlooked guys in the major leagues right now, is Ranger Suarez. What he's been doing for the Phillies as of recent has been absolutely insane. Since July 17th, he's only had 2 starts in which he's given up 2 earned runs or more within those starts. That is a pretty wild stat line right there. When you break that down further and just look at what he's done in September, give and take since the last roster update, in 11 innings pitched, he's walked 3 while striking out 13. You look at his Ks per 9 and his walks per 9, a 63 Ks per 9, a 52 walks per 9. Those are both really low. He's carried by a really high hits per 9. That's boosting his overall up. So whenever his Ks per 9, walks per 9 get more in line with how he's playing right now, he's soaring well into the gold tier. I like Ranger Suarez a ton. He's been pitching dominant for the Phillies. A little overlooked in my opinion. I don't see a lot of people talking about him, but especially with his 2 attributes, Ks per 9 and walks per 9, that have a ton of room to grow, and he's pitching well within those stat lines. I love him a lot. You look at his locations, 250 on the sell now. These silvers this week, honestly, really good plays. These 3 silver pitchers that we're looking at, they are all really good value with really good chances to get upgraded. You're going in, you're spending a couple hundred subs a piece. Anybody can go scrap together a couple hundred subs, not be risking a whole lot on these upgrades either. So that does do it for today's roster update video. You enjoyed it, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support on the videos, even as we get into September here of MLB The Show. As always, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, who are you looking at for this roster update? Who did I overlook? Who did I not talk about? Who am I hyping up too much? Let me know down in the comment section below. Favorite parts of these videos, get to chat with you all within the community. I learn from y'all just like y'all learn from me. I was overlooking Hunter Renfroe till somebody mentioned it in the comments of the last video. Now I'm in on him possibly going diamond in this next update. So hit me up down in the comment section below. Until next time, I'll catch y'all around.